Yes, welcome everyone here to the Smash Sports Show right here on Smash FM out here at Monash University here in Clayton, of course, on the road after just finishing an interview with the Water Polo Club. But we turn our attention to our friends over in Adelaide, and of course, it's been with the Metro Jets Netball Club, and of course, they play in the South Australia Premier League side of things in netball. And of course, we've got three very special guests on the show who we actually had on the show earlier this year. Thanks all three for joining us.
Thanks.
I'll get all three to introduce yourselves and tell us what position all three played on the court in 2021.
My name's Rianne, and I played mostly wing defence centre and towards the end a little bit of wing attack centre, and I started playing a little bit of the wing attack role towards the end of the season.
Yeah.
You gonna go, Mum?
It's not working. All right, we're good now. I'm Monet, and I played predominantly wing attack and moved throughout the centre as well for some games.
Ara, and I played goalkeeper. That's pretty much all I do.
Tell us a bit about the season for the Jets in 2021.
I mean, you're always going out to win, but some of them were a little rough. We did get a little bit of help from Laddie Wilson from Thunderbirds, who helped us get one of our first wins under our belt, and all us girls really rose with her on court. I think we got a couple wins without her as well, which was nice to know that we could do it on our own, inspire people and remind them that we are capable of doing it.
Definitely a challenging season for all of us, I think, but there definitely were moments where we were competitive, whether that was for a quarter or a half, but I think just need that consistency coming into next season and aim for that.
I think the team bond also grew stronger.
Tell us the couple players in your team that had an awesome year, and you can't include yourselves or each other.
I would say our club captain Bats. She also came up with our best and fairest. She had an incredible season, so she's always someone who is very consistent on court, puts in 100% every game. So yeah, I would say, who else? Tess, she was our runner-up. She had a very consistent season as well, so she played a new role in wing defence and she did it really well. So yeah, she was a good competitor on court.
Mon did pretty well last year with him. Improved massively from having known what she was getting into. You could see that she hit the court more confidently. Her movements were stronger, put in a lot of time and effort into getting better. So I think that was definitely evident this year, definitely more consistent on court. One of those, flew under the radar a bit, I think.
Thanks, Gigs.
My question originally was, tell us about your coaches.
Trudy and Zoe, both very supportive people of all of us girls, and believing in what we can apply to our game individually and as a team. I think they
always reiterate the good things that we're doing, and always extremely supportive, like what Ree said. So that's great.
Yeah, absolutely. You nailed it with the straight to the point, but if you're not quite sure of what they mean, more than happy to walk you through it and kind of explain it. They're big believers in self-belief and empowering you as an individual and then as a group, and reminding you that you need to trust in one another, not only yourself but your teammates, rather than putting you can't do it alone. It's one single win, so it requires everybody to be on board. So just having those constant reminders, like it's not just about your own development, but development as a group and, as a team.
Yes, how do you think all three played personally yourself this season?
I think we all had a good season. I think Mon definitely came out of her shell and proved to be a very valuable player. Giggs was very strong in the defense and I think helped us out a lot there. Steady, controlled and experienced, which is definitely what we need. We have an extremely young side. So I think having someone with that level head on the team is like essential in a way. Like you need someone who's going to be there to calm the storm when things aren't really going your way, and just to add some really good advice when needed. So it was good to have on court.
I think there was a few it was very competitive, a few positions up for grabs throughout the season, I guess, and a few people showed that they wanted it and kind of solidified their position a bit too, so that was good as well.
I ran into a little bit of sickness throughout the season, which impeded my ability to play my best potential. Started off the season strong and kind of my health got the better of me, but that's the upside of being old, I guess. Your body shuts down a bit quicker than these young pups, but tried as much as I could to be there for everyone, and like Ree said, offer that support. If I wasn't able to do it, just kind of help sharing my knowledge or helping them understand the game or look at the game differently and analyze it differently, so that they can get more out of themselves and more out of their teammates.
What does the sport of netball mean to all three, and especially being there at Metro Jets?
To me, being at Metro Jets, it's very, it's a family for me. So I've been there for 14 years. So it's a long time. So it's become a second family, and I love all the girls. Netball is very important to me. So obviously we're all there 3 times a week. So I'd assume that would be important. Otherwise we wouldn't be doing it. But the passion, the drive, and that's what I love about it.
I think netball is a really good sport to bring each other together. Like I know I've made some of my closest friends through playing netball, and some I call my best friends and stuff. So it's very, very good to get to go out and do what you love with some of your closest mates. So
much the same. It's a family. Like your teammates are becoming your sisters. You see them all the time. You have such a common interest, and all you want to do is get better for them, help them get better. It's just a really good support system, and it's an outlet for stress relief, just general fitness. It's a little bit too much at training apparently, but what doesn't kill them makes them stronger. And I mean, that's when I kind of remind them, if you don't train hard, you won't play hard. So if you train with the same intensity that you play, you will hit the court ready rather than reserved, and won't have any regrets.
Let's finish off with a couple of lighthearted questions about your teammates this past season. Firstly, who had the most embarrassing moment on the court this past season, and what was it?
To be honest, I feel like it would probably be Tess. She is very well known for getting a falcon. So I'm not sure, I can't even remember, but she's definitely caught one during the games, and they're hilarious. She's like a baby giraffe, very awkward.
Or even like a goat. She's like a goat. When the ball hits her face, she just freezes.
Yes, stun mullet.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing I can think of is tripping over in a warm-up and
Oh,
yeah, before the game even started. But other than that, Tess usually gets all the most embarrassing moments. She does a few silly things.
I've never heard the word giraffe and goat used for the same person in one question.
It's a hybrid.
Who's the comedian in the team?
Sarah.
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 Yeah, she's always making us laugh, whether it's at her or with us. But yeah, otherwise, regardless, it's always a good time with her on the team.
Any good singers and dancers we should know about?
I think again, Sarah tries to get on with the TikTok trends, posting a few videos here and there. But yeah, I don't know if you have any other secret dancers with some hidden talents.
Probably just the
Chloe.
Yeah, Chloe.
Yeah.
Krista.
Yeah.
Alaya.
Yeah, definitely.
Alaya would be a secret dancer.
Kira and Maddie, they love to boogie.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely
There's
those.
So Mon just mentioned a moment ago about TikTok. So any into your TikToks, and is anyone on the team into TikTok famous?
You would have to go again with the Krista and Alaya. They always try to post a few videos. Could give them a shout out, but maybe not.
Yeah. Not my generation, that one. I don't get it. I'll let them have it.
No, I'm definitely on it and I find it amusing, but I like to keep quiet. I'll agree with you, definitely. Krista and Alaya, they're always on it. Not sure if they're TikTok famous as much as they like to think they are, but yeah, they're top users.
Not really. I think it's a bit embarrassing if I tried. So yeah, we can leave it for the other girls.
Now, my next question I want to ask is, do either of you have a pre-game superstition or ritual?
Rianne.
Yes, very much so. Yeah, for the whole season, it's going to be the same attire. So every week, same thing, down to the undies and bra. It's going to be consistent. Can't not do it. I'm not the only one though. Monet does have a obsession with going to the toilet before games. So whether it's a nervous pee or whatever it is, just got to do it.
And I also have to put my left shoe on before my right shoe, and tape the left ankle before the right, and do all that first. So that's another one.
The team have a pump-up song.
Oh, Bats did like to play, what's that one? Rasputin or?
Oh, I forget now.
I'm trying to think. I don't really think we did, no. Dancing in the Moonlight is always a good tune to put on. That's always in the change rooms.
We had a bit of a variety each week. Change it up here and there. Set a different mood.
So how does Dancing in the Moonlight go?
Oh, yeah, you're not going to get that out of me.
Read my mind. Now, the question I actually didn't ask when I last had all three on the show, which I'm going to ask you now. How special is to play with each other on the same team?
Pretty rubbish. I'm kidding.
Yeah, we don't actually like each other.
Yeah, no, it's good because like I can see, because I've got so much experience, I can see these players growing right in front of my eyes, and giving them that on-court mentorships or just like guidance, and seeing them put it into place and like seeing them be so proud of themselves. Like that's definitely something that I love about playing with these younger girls with ridiculous talent. They don't necessarily always realise how much talent they've got or believe in themselves, but yeah, being one of the older girls and yeah, kind of like opening their eyes to see them how I see them, and watching that realization happen is definitely a big win for me.
Yeah, I think we're really fortunate at our club, and especially within our group, how well we get along with each other, and the type of girls we have. They're all super friendly, and to go out and play with them means a lot, obviously. And then like Ron said before, you end up calling them your best mates. You're with them all the time. So yeah, you end up wanting to play for them, and yeah, it becomes very enjoyable.
Now, we mentioned before about embarrassing. Any silly moments that's happened?
There may have been a situation where I believe we told Rian that there was a dress-up theme training and to which she
stitched up.
Yeah. So nobody dressed up, just Rian, and she came in a hot pink flamingo outfit. So yeah, I guess that could probably be one of the most embarrassing moments, and also a bit silly, like having a bit of fun towards the end of the picking one.
The fact that nobody had mentioned it previously, I was definitely onto you girls. It was a good laugh for the night, though.
For one, a netball theme, like sporting uniforms, like stuff like that. So anything other than netball, or you tried to avoid doing netball because that was too easy. But we got to see Trudy throughout the duration of training remove layer by layer and reveal uniform after uniform, going back in time to her very first Premier League netball outfit. So that was a lot of fun too.
Ray, I need to ask you this as a follow-up based off that answer. So what happened when you turned up to training and you say absolutely no one dressed up?
Well, I was actually at a mate's house getting some treatment, and she was in on it. And she told me to dress up in it, and so I did. And then I'm driving past training in the flamingo suit in my car, and I'm like, there's nobody else in a outfit. So I quickly got changed like into my normal gear, went up, and then Trudy's like, what are you doing? Where's your outfit? They're all getting changed. And then I knew by then it was a stitch up. So I was just like, you know what? They're here for a laugh. I'll give it to them. So I think it was perfect timing. We just needed a good laugh and a good session. So I was happy to provide it. So take one for the team.
Yeah.
So did you know anything about it before then?
No, and because I'm normally pretty like up to date with things, and I like know what's going on with trainings and stuff, and then to find out just randomly that we were having a dress up session, I was like, man, I don't recall this. So yeah, I was very skeptical from the beginning, and then yeah, I tried to I was like to one of the girls, I was like, oh, do you mind sending me your outfit? And they just brushed me off every time. I was like, yes, it's fishy.
Now, my actual final question I was going to ask, but I had to ask those two follow-up questions before then. Was there a night where your game had to be cancelled because of a blackout?
Yes. Yeah.
So tell us a bit about that.
think our league game went through. It was just the reserves game that got cancelled, unfortunately, from memory. A bit of frustration. It was a very competitive game. I think it was against Garville, and Resis were doing very well, and happened to go out very suddenly. It had happened last year as well, so we were a bit familiar with it in that sense. But I think I can't even remember how they went about it in the end. But it was.
I don't think they
really
that they just took the score at whatever the time finished at, I believe. I could be wrong.
You're probably right. Yeah. It was nice to go home early.
Well, all three, thank you so much for getting up your time to join us, and especially, talk a bit about a pretty tough season for Metro Jets. And best of luck for 2022, and let's hope we see the Metro Jets get back up that ladder very soon and challenge for hopefully the title with Contacts and Matrix at the top.
Yeah. Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
No worries. And that's Ree Taramon there, joining us from the Metro Jets Netball Club. Of course, you want to get involved with the Jets over in Adelaide in the 2022 season. We'll put all the details up on how you can get involved over there. There's more on the Smash Sport Show right after this. Don't go away here on the 10th year celebration.